Welcome back to Let's Play Beyond the Static. Now we've... like I mentioned before, it blocks out the shortcut for me to start and stop recording, so I have to start recording just as the game starts working. Last time we started the first level, I guess. I don't really quite know what's going on. I know we're back here. Is this gonna repeat?
November 2nd, 2016, James Peterson, audio tape 2. If you're hearing this message, then I guess you are through tape 1. What you've seen is footage from... Whom created the footage is unknown, but there is another footage. VHS tape 2. It was recorded in a different location, but by the same person. Please insert the tape, and after watching it, insert audio tape 3.
What do you mean, after watching it, insert audio tape 3? There's not an audio tape 3 here. Crazy person. These levels are so weird. I don't quite get what the point of these levels is. I guess you're playing as the Shadow. Excuse me? Yeah, I think you're just playing as the Shadow. Does that mean the entire gameplay is you watching videos? I don't quite get... What's the controls here? Shift... Oh, there we go. Ah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't quite get the gameplay here. At least the whispering is a little more audible this time. So that's... Excuse me, sir, I was talking, so that's a thing. Ugh. This guy must be friends with Slappy Bob. He's very intrusive. Go away! You're less you're less spooky than Slappy Bob. There's a little clock next to the flashlight, by the way. I noticed that last time, but forgot to point it out. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Huh? Huh, Slappy? No, can't call you Slappy Bob. The other one was Slappy Bob. You are Spanky Joe. I don't know. I'm bad at naming things. Where you at? Where you at? Ah. I hear you whispering in the background, little heebie-jeebs. Aha! Hiding behind a table. Now you're just playing hide and seek. You ain't trying to sneak up on me. Now you're just being a creeper. Not the Minecraft kind, the, like, general creeper. Creeping up on people, doing creeper things. The lack of his presence is very concerning. Aha! Thought I wouldn't look behind the table again, did you? Well, you were wrong. Draining most of my flashlight now. Of course, not that that's a problem. You just instantly recharge it back up while you wait for him to come back. Now, come on now. Now you ain't even trying to be sneaky. Just pop up right in the middle of my screen, why don't you? Actually, no, don't do that. It's really creepy when you do that. At least now you're trying to sneak. Lazy, lazy, lazy monster. Shadow person. You know, it would have been interesting if they'd used a, since in Dream Theory they mentioned a female shadowy figure. If in this game it had been a female shadowy figure, we could have called the two games like two sides of the same story, but, well, I guess that wouldn't have been the intention anyway. Bark. I don't know why that works. It just does. I hear you, whispers. I win. Clock's a little out of sync, apparently. Oh, can I read that? Yay! Missing Student, 1994, October 13th, by Henry Toth. That name sounds familiar. That name sounds very familiar. Why does that name sound familiar? Student went missing after tape playing incident. 11-year-old boy named Cameron Hopkins ran away from the school at 10 a.m. after footage of him being bullied was accidentally played in front of the students instead of the original educational tape. Police are still searching for the boy. If anyone has valuable information about the case, please report it to the police. I'm sorry, boy, but there's going to be a lot more embarrassing things to happen in life than schoolyard. I mean, the bullying part's not nice, but the playing a video of it part.
November 2016, James Peterson, audio tape 3. If you're hearing this message, then you have also listened to tape 2. I hope so. As you have seen, the second VHS footage is from the location and the creator is still unknown. If you haven't read the first newspaper yet, then please do it. You will shortly get it. Please insert VHS tape 3.
I don't want to criticize the script writing. Also, I'm really intrigued by that ominous noise in the background at the start of the tape and when it cuts out the locations and stuff. Click. You're surrounded by him. You need to be quiet and must have your flashlight off. You will hear laughing from either the front, left, or right. If you hear it in front, press W. If you hear it to the left, press okay. Do not press any button if you do not hear laughing. Oh, come on. This is a headset-only segment, ain't it? I'ma die so bad. Gonna have to be quiet, I think. Watch, it's gonna be as quiet as the whispers. That is not what I would call laughing in any definition. Like a seal. Yes, I get it. He sounds like an upset seal. I mean, it would explain the coloration. He was a seal in a pair of pants. It would also explain why he's so frustrated. Seals don't do well in pants. Seals are gentle sea potatoes. They're made of 99% blorp. And 1% glee. I have to be quiet for this. It's not my fault. Were you hanging? Would have helped if I'd opened my eyes to see what it looked like. With your eyes closed, it's easier to differentiate directions of sound. Reducing the amount of input your mind is having to filter through. It's the same general concept of meditation and such. You're trying to limit sensory input to make concentration easier. The right side is really quiet, the middle he's semi-quiet, and the left he seems to be loud. Is that the end of it? Okay. Newspaper 2. Student found dead. 1994. October 17th. By Henry Toth. Cameron Hopkins, the student who went missing 3 days ago. Not just 3 days ago, he went missing 3 days ago. Was found dead in a riverside near the city. His body is being examined for a further clue about his death. Police have stated the cause of his death is a high chance of being either accidental or suicide. That is not the cause of death. Hopkins' funeral will be at his school on the 20th of October. Our deepest condolences to the family of the dead student. Accidental or suicidal is not cause of death. Drowning, strangulation, etc. are causes of death. Moving forward. Backspace. Tape. Play.
4th of November 2016, James Peterson, audio tape 4. Are you getting it? I don't know. Probably not. I'll explain some of it, okay? Maybe he won't mind. There was once a boy who was bullied, and his bullying was recorded to a VHS tape, and it was it was played in front of his school, his whole school, and everyone saw what happened to him, and he ran away from them. And you know, I think you should read the next newspaper if you haven't done it already. It will explain some things. Please insert the last VHS tape.
Are you trying to imply that the recording gained life of its own and that the shadow is his bully seeking to bully people to death elsewhere who watch the tape? This logic doesn't. Click. It's just gliding around the map. Zoom. I'ma find me somebody to bully. Excuse me? Can you say that again, sir? I did not quite hear you.
This is the end.
Why are we back in the bedroom? This is not where the... Oh, hello. I always forget that big shadow he... But at least the whispers are audible this time. Maybe it was a... What about your sister? I didn't do nothing to your sister. How many of you are there? I didn't do nothing to your sister, Spanky Joe. Go away. Is that your sister whispering at me? Because I didn't do nothing. Leave me alone. Quit accusing me of stuff.
You didn't.
What did I did? Speak clearly.
Monster.
You calling me a monster? Says the creeper's creeping about my bedroom, be it. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Boy, you're active tonight.
I thought you were different.
I thought I wanted to live. Stop trying to kill me and I can be different. Ah. Ah.
I trusted you. But you betrayed me.
And you tried to kill me.
Betrayed you.
I didn't betray nobody. I just want to live. Not be mauled by shadow men in the middle of the night. I mean, I'm sure somebody out there wants that, but I ain't one of them. Is that the music or is somebody at my door?
You were different.
Yes, different. Do you mean alive? Because if so, yes, we are quite different. Because you appear to be a shadow. A shadow capable of casting shadows. Now, that's a conundrum in of itself. He's a shadow that casts a shadow. Go away, Joe.
You were not like that.
Yes, I'm surviving.
Thought you
I assume that makes me different than your usual prey. Since I'm surviving. Starving you of whatever it is you're trying to get from me. Rawr. Creepo. Stop being a creepo. Creepo Joe. Perfect, he is Creepo Joe. I've named him. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I confused him. He's just all over the place. He's gonna appear in my face at the end, yeah. This time I remembered to be prepared for it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, since it seems to be that these are the points that it loops back to when I restart. So playing the tape now would mean playing it a second time next time. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time. Oh. I forgot I can't stop the recording while the game's running. Oops.